What's up guys, and welcome to another Pokemon Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire video. Now this video has been a long time coming. It's my Mega Steelix analysis video. A lot of stuff has happened in the recent weeks since Mega Steelix and Mega Glady were first revealed. We had that, and then straight away the demos started getting decoded, so we had all the information there, which I've been covering for the last 2 weeks or so, I think. So this video has sort of been on hold for me to get the more important stuff, because everyone knows about Mega Steelix. I thought I'd get the more important stuff out first. But Mega Steelix, in this video I'm going to be analysing Mega Steelix, looking at its typing, its ability, its stats as well, since there are now we have now stats for each Mega Evolution. So I'll be going back over the next few days to look at my previous predictions for each Mega Evolution, see how they sort of square up against what the actual stats are, and obviously oh shit, my knee, and obviously a Mega Glady video will be coming your way soon as well. So anyway, let's get on to Mega Steelix. When it Mega Evolves, it keeps the Steel ground type. It doesn't change to pure Steel, doesn't change to Steel Ice or anything like that. Whatever you thought, it stays Steel ground. You can see in its design it has those crystal sort of spikes. A lot of people thought it was going to become part Ice type because of that, but really I think it's just a slight reference to the Crystal Onyx from the anime, and obviously it's in a way obviously it's the evolution of Onyx, but crystals and stuff like that, you know, there are different ways. Anyway, its ability for Mega Steelix is Sand Force. So basically what that does, it raises the power of ground, rock, and steel type moves in a sandstorm. So that's reasonably good in my opinion. It's a pretty good, I'm not going to complain about that. That's a pretty good ability. Obviously it requires a sandstorm, which means either a Sandstream user is required, or of course you need to carry Sandstorm on your Mega Steelix anyway. So really, it's a good ability in what it actually does, but it's not a good ability in how it's actually activated, I guess. It's a problem. That's the problem. So it increases the power of these moves by 30%, so that's a decent action. That's a decent increase. The moves that Steelix can learn that actually get affected by these are Dig, Earthquake, Iron Tail, Iron Head, Gyro Ball, Heavy Slam, Stone Edge, Rock Slide, and Rock Blast. Obviously it gets stabbed on all those ground and steel type moves, but it doesn't get stabbed on those rock type moves. So Dig and Earthquake, both powerful physical type moves, physical ground type moves. Earthquake very powerful, but Dig is sort of not as powerful, but I guess can be used in a different way. I recommend Earthquake over Dig, to be honest. But then we have 4 steel type moves: Iron Tail, Iron Head, Gyro Ball, and Heavy Slam, which are some decently powerful moves. Iron Tail is I think it's a higher power. I'm not quite sure. I think it's higher power, but a lower accuracy. And either Iron Head or Iron Tail. One of them is higher power, lower accuracy, and then one of them is obviously lower power, higher accuracy. Gyro Ball is dependent on your speed, and as we know, Steelix is not a very fast Pokemon. Obviously, we'll look more at that in the stats in a minute. And then the final one, look for the final steel type move we have here, is Heavy Slam. Now this does damage depending on how heavy Steelix is compared to its opponent. Now I can tell you, when Steelix Mega Evolves, it goes from weighing 881.8 pounds or 400 kilograms to weighing 1,631.4 pounds or 740 kilograms. So almost doubles in weight, and this makes it a very, very heavy Pokemon. If I look at the Pokemon listed by weight and look at the heaviest Pokemon, I guess, hopefully if I can find that. Well, okay, heaviest Pokemon, Regigigas, etc. at, well, Regigigas weighs 420 kilograms, which is just a bit more than the Steelix's usual weight. So Steelix, Mega Steelix, 740 kilograms, is the 5th heaviest Pokemon in the game, just under Mega Metagross's. No, wait, that's not Mega Metagross's Ultra Form. That's Giratina. It's just got Mega Metagross in the name. I don't really know. Giratina's Altered Form, Metagross, Groudon, and Primal Groudon. Those are the only 4 Pokemon that are heavier than it. So Mega Steelix is actually pretty darn heavy, which means obviously Heavy Slam is going to do a lot of damage, especially if the Pokemon they're attacking is a very low damage. So actually, how much damage it does is loads of different calculations, but basically if it's a light Pokemon, Steelix is going to do a lot of damage with Heavy Slam there. So in my opinion, Heavy Slam is a very viable move for it to actually have. Then we have Stone Edge, Rock Slide, Rock Blast. Stone Edge, Rock Slide, similar things. Stone Edge has lower accuracy but a higher power, and Rock Slide is vice versa. Rock Blast is a 2 to 5 turn, so it's not quite as powerful. I'd recommend Stone Edge, to be honest, over Rock Blast and Rock Slide, just because Stone Edge has got the power, pretty much. So obviously Sandstorm is helpful for Steelix because all these moves only get powered up by 30%, but obviously it's not needed. Especially Heavy Slam under the Sandstorm is going to do a lot of damage. So looking at Mega Steelix's stat changes. So Base stats for base stats for Steelix, it has 75 in health points, 85 in attack, 200 in defense, 55 in special attack, 65 in special defense, 30 in speed, giving it a base stat total of 510. As you can tell, it's a very defensive Pokemon, not as not special defensive at all. It also has a fairly high physical attack stat with a very low speed stat. So, what changes when Steelix Mega Evolves? Its health points are going to stay the same, that's given, so health points are 75. Attack rises by 40 to go to 125, making it actually a really decently high attack. So, high attack, heavy slam, with the Sandstorm, that's going to do loads of damage, obviously depending on the Pokemon, but you guys get what I mean. Defense rises by 30 to go to 230, making it even higher. Special attack has no effect there, so it stays at 55, and special defense rises by 30, so at least it gets a slight boost in that, so it's not really low still. It's actually decently high, I'd say, at 95, and the speed has no boost there, so obviously 40 boost for attack, 30 for defense, and 30 for special defense, gives you 100 overall, giving it a base stat total of 610. So that's Mega Steelix there. You can see obviously it's very physically offensive and pretty physically attacking too. So I'd recommend, you know, obviously get a bit of physical. Why would you build special? What am I saying, guys? You guys aren't that stupid. And obviously special defense is where you're lacking here, so you have to watch out for that, I guess. You know, any special fire types are going to completely destroy you. So you want to be facing against physical Pokemon if you can, of course, make it that way. Then, viable moves or other viable moves for Mega Steelix to have, you know, that not necessarily gets, or stab on, because we looked at the stab already in terms of the Sand Force ability, but other moves that could learn or could use in battle. So we have Thunderfang, Firefang, Ice Fang, Curse, Stealth Rock, Crunch, Sandstorm, and Aqua Tail. Now, first up, Thunderfang is just a coverage, electric type coverage. Firefang, fire type coverage. Ice Fang, ice type coverage. You could run one of them for pretty good coverage. Curse here, I like Curse. I like the Curse here. Curse raises your attack and defense and lowers your speed. Now we already know Mega Steelix has pretty low speed, so we don't really care about the speed going down at all. Attack and defense rising, that's good because you make it even more physically defensive, even more physically attacking. And obviously, if you're running Gyro Ball in your Mega Steelix, when your speed is even lower, that's going to be even more effective. So really, Curse is a good thing to watch out for. However, the way I'm going to suggest you use Mega Steelix, if you're going to use it, is you need to hold it in the back. It needs to be only used once certain threats have been taken care of, i.e. the special attackers. It can only be used for clearing up late game. You can't throw it in at the start and, you know, set up a Curse or two, because they're just going to send a special attacker in to screw you over. So you really need to get rid of the special attackers, or the ones that really threaten you, like the fire types or, you know, water types, etc. Get rid of those first, and then you can have free roam pretty much. Next we have Stealth Rock. Mega Steelix is a reasonably viable Stealth Rocker, you know, to set some Stealth Rocks down if you've got a free slot. Obviously, you might not want to, because you might get some damage off of this thing when you got out in battle, but you could run Stealth Rock as, you know, an alternative. Then we have Crunch for some nice Dark type coverage, so it'll hit Psychic types, Ghost types, stuff like that. And then we have Sandstorm, is obviously a viable move. You could run it yourself, you could use Sandstreamer, you know, really it just depends on what you can do and where you can do it, how you can do it, and why you can do it, and stuff like that, you know. Whether you're going to run Sandstorm in Mega Steelix is up to you, whether you're going to just deal without Sand Force happening, or whether you're actually going to expend that turn to actually get the Sandstorm up. Finally, last move we have here is Aqua Tail, just a nice water type coverage too. General sets I can see happening for Mega Steelix, possibly Gyro Ball, Curse, Earthquake, Stone Edge, possibly that would be a very good set in my opinion. Then possibly you could have Heavy Slam, Earthquake, Stone Edge, and then something to clear up here, so possibly Aqua Tail or Crunch, you know, just something to clear up. You know, the last move, either Curse, you know, so you want a Steel type move, a Ground type move, a Rock type move, and then, you know, a last move, either Curse, if you're going to utilise the Gyro Ball method I talked about, or, you know, just coverage within Thunderfang, Firefang, Ice Fang. Obviously, Pokemon you're going to be weak to. Like I mentioned, there's Fire types, and then there's Water types are two main ones. So Thunderfang, Aqua Tail, you only get coverage against each, so really how you build it is really up to you guys, and obviously we wouldn't know exactly how it's built until the games come out and Mega Steelix gets used a bit more widespreadly and see how people are actually going to build it. EV wise, I would see people putting maximum attack, maximum defense, and then rest in not speed, because there's no point in putting in speed, rest in health points, rest in special defense, just to boost that up slightly. Special defense of Mega Steelix I can't see happening at all. I think you've got to focus on physical defense, you know, just to make the best out of it. And as I said, just check those special attackers, and, you know, don't leave them in Steelix in battle, or don't put Mega Steelix out in battle until there's heavy, strong special attackers are dealt with. You know, keep him till late game is what I'd say. Keep him in, he can sweep through even with his low speed. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode, guys, this video, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, Mega Glady, as I said, is coming soon, so I can analyse that thing. And other Mega Evolutions that have been revealed since, there aren't any, but I will be going back over, probably do it in one video, go back over, just compare my predictions to the actual stats for them, because just for a bit of fun, I want to see how well I managed to predict compared to what they actually are. So, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button down below, and of course, leave a comment saying what you think of Mega Steelix and how it's going to be used in competitive. But for now, guys, this is going to be it for me. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be seeing you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, my friends.